Good afternoon on what is a cool, bright and sunny day. It is Tuesday the 7th of November and I've got a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue unboxing. And what I've got in here is a bundle of fanzines and similar publications. What I'm going to pull out is let me see, where are we? Here we go. Rabid Dogs. Now this is a fanzine, and I have. It's published by. Let's have a look. Beaker Press Games, and I've already looked at the scenario they published. The precipice of corruption, and this is set in the same setting in and around sort of like the village of Stennard, which is the focus of this scenario, character funnel for Dungeon Crawl Classics. And this promises rabid dogs eating flesh, rabid dogs for Dungeon Crawl Classics. So open up, we've got an introduction and a table of contents, even some eulogies for essentially various people that sort of like that the editor holds near and dear. And then we look at characters first. And one of the things I really liked about this was the artwork, and it's continued in here, or rather this continues this. So really got really nice artwork in here. We started off with occupations for the miserable masses, and one of the things about creating Dungeon Crawl Classics characters is you do create a sort of like a background occupation, and quite a variety of them, you know. So, and which includes things like a beekeeper, and they'll have a trained weapon, so torch used as a club, and they'll have a trade good, a honey one flask. So you've got several of those, and you might have a dog or a so you've got a table for the farmer trade goods, a dog type, and it's basically your race tables at the end. And then Equal People looks at abolishing race and class. Now, Dungeon Crawl Classics is designed as a race and class role-playing game, and it's actually also a race as class role-playing game. So you have warrior, wizard, thief and cleric, but you also have elf, dwarf and halfling. And this breaks them down so you have the options of building you sort of have more options in terms of sort of like building characters that you want. So mixing up racial abilities, and having other options like half elves and half halflings, if you want. And then we have I'm an outsider, outlier characters. And this is looking at the ranger, kind of similar class. So not the ranger, but basically a rural or essentially wilderness warrior. So we've got tables for that, as you would expect. And different, and then you've got different abilities depending upon alignment. And then icon bearer character classes. You have the holier. So similar to I guess sort of a cross between the cleric and a fighter. So not quite a paladin, but something similar. So we have like a icon bearer. And full stats and tables there for the particulars and a list of all the options and some spells, and even this is followed by an option for I want to be your dog, K9 player characters. So what if you want a player character who's a dog, and you've got a full sort of like background, full sort of like abilities and stuff for that. So sneak silently, hiding shadows, of course, pounce as an agility ability, tenacious grabs a strength ability. I've don't know whether I mean, possibly you could use it in a campaign, or you might go for an all-dog campaign if you wanted to. I would have to be interested to see what you did with the magical items and armor and arms and so on. And then we have section 2, encounters, road to ruin. This is to tie in with the precipice of corruption scenario. So you've got that. Basically, the player characters are travelling. They encounter the hungry child, and run into a halo of flies and a character called Istill the Wanderer. Now, Istill the Wanderer doesn't actually appear in this scenario, although he basically there are signs of his presence. But you encounter him in this encounter here. You run into him here. So you've got full details and background of him, and you know the player characters might kill him or it might get away, so he might become a recurring figure in your campaign set in and around Sternard. So, and then we've got a Rabid Dogs playlist at the end, just a list of music sort of like play along, because this is you know, there is sort of like quite a heavy metal punk tone to both Rabid Dogs, with its style of artwork, you know, with that, and then that, you know, it's very so a playlist seems appropriate. But anyway, that's Rabid Dogs, published by Beaker Press Games, a fanzine for your Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be able to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a parcel containing typically role-playing game, book or supplements, or in this case, fanzine for Dungeon Crawl Classics, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.